What's up, everybody? We are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we have some more grind highlights, as well as a little bit of talking about what our grind has been like here on Scotland for the Wild Boar Great One. You may be noticing something. I've got a different kind of feeder up. This is a post feeder, and there seems to be a change or a bug. To be honest, people don't really know the reason that this is a thing now, but apparently you can put 8 post feeders as well as like your 8 other feeders up at the same time. I'm not sure if this is intended. I'm sure that if it isn't, they'll probably say something or obviously fix it at some point. So keep that in mind if you're going to try this as well. But I'm going to use these post feeders since we're allowed to put them up now. I didn't think that this was going to be a thing, but honestly, I like it. If this turns out to be a bug, I really hope they consider keeping it like this, because something with the feeders that I've always had a problem with ever since they released is that it feels like you just can't use enough of them. Like, if I want to set up feeders for a bunch of different species, it's really tough to do that with only 8 of them. Like, for example, I want to have my pig grind, obviously, so I've got the 8 up for the pigs. But I also really want to hunt some rabbits via feeder as well, and also some red deer, sika deer, etc. And having only 8 really made it tough to diversify the types of, like, hunts you would do with the feeders. Now, obviously, your opinion may differ from that, depending on what your playstyle is, but for me, someone who likes to grind but also wants to have, feeders up for just normal hunts, it's really nice to be able to put up more than 8. So I'm glad that this is a thing, whether it's intended or not. I guess we'll have to see in time whether or not this is a bug that gets fixed, or if it was something they intentionally changed and just didn't mention it. Also, we have started to stack some 5s. I mean, we went like 1,300 kills with only getting 10 diamonds. So I decided, you know what, we need to speed up this herd management, so let's start stacking some 5s. We currently have 3 of them on the map, and we have started getting a lot more 1s, so that is a good thing, and I can't wait till we get this HM finished, because this has been a rough grind. Our current stats are 1,507 kills in total, 10 diamonds, and 4 rares, plus the 3 5s that are on the map currently. Definitely been a slower grind than a lot of our recent Great One grinds we have done on the channel, so I'm really hoping it speeds up soon. One other thing that's really interesting is I set this up and I feel like I'm getting pigs that I've never seen before. Like, I feel like there was potentially some groups that I just completely missed because I don't recognize any of these. Like, if it's the group that usually is over here, there should be 2 level 1s there. And I know for a fact it's got to be this group down here, but there's definitely way more than just that group. There's a lot of males here. So that's interesting. Definitely glad that we decided to do this. At first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I figured, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it and see how it works. And so far, so good. Now, I did only put up 2 of these post feeders because that's really all that I had the tents to dedicate to. That was terrible wording of that, but you know what I mean. I only had a few tents left, so I figured more than 2 just wouldn't make sense. There we go. We got these 2 little guys right there. The one problem with post feeders that I've always disliked is how often you have to refill them. Like, we're going to have to refill them pretty much every single run just to keep them full, which is not exactly great. There's one of our level 5s that we've got right there, and then we also have a couple of 1s at this feeder. The other one's just kind of tucked away in the back. I do think I'm going to shoot this 5, though, because this is a really terrible zone. So I do think we're going to get rid of him just so that we can manage this zone down. And obviously, we don't want to have a 5 in here if we're trying to manage the entire zone down. Honestly, let's go for that right there. To be honest, it is what it is if we screwed that up. I'm not too bothered if we did. I gotta say, this Great One Boar grind might be one of the slowest HMs I have ever done. It seems like these things manage down very, very slowly. You almost have to be stacking to get it done in a reasonable amount of time. We started without doing any stacking of level 5s. That's a beauty right there. But it just wasn't working out. Like I said, we had killed about 1,300 when I started stacking them. And up until that point, we only had 10 diamonds, which is definitely behind schedule in comparison to something like mule deer or the wolves. So definitely felt like I needed to stack some 5s in order to get this grind to move along more. Let me know down in the comments section below what you guys think of the boar grind. Have you been having fun on yours? Like I said, even though I have had some unfortunate luck with HM just not getting finished as quickly as it normally would, I have generally enjoyed this grind. It's been a good switch up from what we typically would do on the channel. I mean, normally we're grinding drink zones, but here we're grinding feeders, which is a lot of fun. And it's quite different. You can kind of just customize where you want your zones to be, essentially, which is really fun. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the cool boar trophies we have got over the last week that have not already been in videos. They also, before the nickel, they made a 5-cent piece. Oh, level 5. Speaking of level 5, there we go. Level 5, 5-cent piece. That's our 5-cent piece right there. Hey, that's level 5, number 5 of the grind. Just
only the 5 and not 12. Wow, what a bum.
I know, right? Not everybody can get lucky like you, Ender. Some of us have bad luck occasionally. Also level 4 with him.
You know how we were talking about the voice actor that does Sheen died yesterday? Did you see the voice actor that does
I probably should have left this 5 alive to try and get more 1s, but it's whatever. I'm desperate to shoot something good. Let's see, what do we got here? That is a diamond by 5 points. So I'm 4 for 5 on level 5s right now. Let's go. My gosh, this guy is absolutely huge. That is a 155 minimum estimate wild boar. I mean, this guy is an absolute giant. I cannot wait to take this thing down. Hopefully it'll actually give us a good shot, but right now it's really not giving us one. Okay, I think we can finally get a shot into this guy. This should be good right here. And smoked him. Absolutely destroyed that pig. There he is. What a beautiful trophy. That is a 158.72. Yeah, that's huge. Almost max weight, very close to max score. We got ourselves a beast on our hands. What a monstrous wild boar trophy. And that is diamond number 5 after 880 kills. We are not getting a lot of diamonds, unfortunately. And it really doesn't feel like our HM is excelling very quickly at all, which is very abnormal for most grinds, but it seems like the boar, it's just a lot more difficult to get a lot of level 1s. Even after 880 kills, I still really only have like maybe 12 to 15 level 1s on the map. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and shoot this level 5 now. I was stacking it for a while. We've got a lot of level 1s to show up. I think I'm going to shoot it now just to see how things are, see how often we get diamonds to show up, because I'm just kind of curious, and I like having as many as I can to shoot per run, because there is, you know, very limited places that I can go with only 8 feeders, and maybe this will help things respawn faster. Let's see what this guy right here scores. That's a 148.08 diamond. What a beautiful trophy. And that guy right there is diamond number 6 of the grind after 1,068 kills. This has been a really slow grind, even slower than the mule deer was to like get HM to a good point, maybe even slower than my moose. Definitely something to think about. It seems like they do manage really slowly, even if you're stacking like 4s and 5s, but we're slowly getting there. And I think we are at the point in this grind where I'm only going to tax the big ones, because we've already taxidermized the first 5 that we killed, and obviously they all look the same. So we're just going to tax the big ones from now on. Well, we've got ourselves another level 5 pig to show up, and let's go ahead and take a look right here. It appears to be 334 meters away, so it's not a close one. Let's see, can we get it? Yes, we nailed it. Okay. And we got the 4 as well. Beautiful. Let's see. What do we got here? It's a diamond 153.70. That's a beauty right there. A very nice diamond wild boar. We're really starting to get a lot more level 5s to show up. I believe this is like the 3rd one in the last 100 kills. So things are definitely looking up. It's about time, because it has took a very long time to get to this point. This guy's giving us a bad angle, so let's see if we can get him to turn. Okay, here we go. Smoked him, I think. Yeah, we got them both. Let's go. Let's see. That's a diamond 151.17. It's not a huge one, but that is diamond number 8 on the grind after 1,168 kills. As you guys can see, we still have had some really cool trophies show up, even if it's not as many as I had hoped for, and obviously no great one. But I do believe there was one that I forgot to clip, so I don't think it's going to be in this video. If it is, I'll just cut this part out. But I did get one of the purple gray variations. I think that's what it is purple gray. I believe I got it during a live stream, if I'm not mistaken. But, I mean, either way, it looks basically like a common, so I'm not really too worried about whether or not I remembered to clip it. It's very similar to the black gold in the fact that it just doesn't really stand out. But we did get that, so I figured I'd mention it. And I think now at this point in the video, it's time that we go ahead and just grind like crazy. I'm going to kill probably 200 to 300 more boar today, and you guys will see any of the notable ones that we end up getting. So stay tuned for that. They'll be up right now, unless we got nothing. Oh my gosh, the level 5 at this zone respawned as another level 5. That's not exactly ideal. I mean, we wanted to get more 5s like I was saying, but this is in the bad zone. Because of course it is. Of course it'd be in the bad zone. There we go. This is like 3 runs later. We finally have it to show up. And I think I know what the problem is. I think we have 3 different groups of pigs that go here, and only like 1 or 2 of them show up at a time. So we have to end up like killing some from a group, then resetting the time to get the other group in. I think that's the problem. And that's probably why I haven't seen this guy that often and why it took so long to get him back in here. But let's go ahead and take him down. Should be a good shot, and it is. There's also a 4 there that we're going to try and take down once we fast travel. This has been a loaded zone. It just sucks that it's in the trees so much. Let's see. Where's the 4 I saw? I mean, that's a 3 there. That's a 3 as well. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that too. That works. Let's see. 155. That's a beautiful diamond right there. That is definitely one of the ones that's on a larger size. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. 155.26. I believe 240 is max weight. I don't remember what the maximum score is, but 155 is quite a bit above diamond. You know, I think we'll tax this one. It's pretty big. We'll keep it. Okay, so after hunting around for, gosh, like 2 hours since the last clip at this point, I've decided I'm going to shoot the level 5 that's in this zone. We have spawned a couple more level 5s in other zones at this point. We're now at 1,681 kills, and I'm starting to realize that I really hate this zone. So let's go ahead and drop a shot into that guy right there and see if he makes diamond. I mean, it's got a minimum estimate of 145, so it should be guaranteed. Let's see, how big are you? 148. It's kind of a small one, but obviously with a 145 minimum estimate, it was guaranteed to make it. Though still on the low end, our 13th diamond of the grind. Oh my gosh, that was a purple gray fur type. Are you kidding me? That's the second time that I've killed one of those. Claimed it and not even realized it's a rare until I see the name pop up. Oh my gosh. They really got to think about changing that to make it look a little more, I don't know, different. Like, make it stand out a little bit more. It literally just doesn't even look like a rare. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, it has happened again. Are you kidding me? These things don't look anything like a rare. Oh, I just cannot get over that. This is insane. This is the, like, what, 5th one we've messed up on this grind. I would shoot all of them with the proper caliber, but they just die so slow when you do that, that right now I kind of just want to take down them as quick as I can. Maybe if I see it in better lighting, I'd actually be able to tell this is a rare, but it's really difficult. Like, I can never tell that this is a rare. Both purple gray and black gold just look like normal pigs. So it is now the very next day, and things are going a whole lot better than they were previously. We are really getting this grind to finally shape up. Not only do we have 5 level 5s stacked up in our good zones, but we have got quite a few more level 1s to show up. Yesterday was a success, killing almost 300 total pigs and getting quite a few trophies, as you guys just saw. So we're going to wrap this video up here, but things have been going quite well on this grind, and hopefully in a short amount of time, we'll finally get things managed down to the state that I want them in. We're off to a good start. I also shot a one that was here so that I could have more shooters in this good zone. But with that being said, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Leave a comment down below letting me know how your boar grind is going and how many cool trophies you've found along the way. And also hit the like button before you go and share this video with a friend. It helps more than you guys could ever imagine, and I really do appreciate it. Last but not least, click the hype on the video. If you're able to hype it up, do so. It's incredibly helpful, and I really do appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!